On January 9, 2022, officers were called to what they thought was a simple domestic dispute. Little did they know how bad this call would go.
Scared to even look because I thought he and got her car. Her spare key. Come this morning. Got her car.
Let me check on her. Where's she at? Let's go talk to her first.
Sorry, my kid's here too. I was just here doing
That's fine. Thank you. Thanks, sir. Hey, ma'am. You need an ambulance or anything? Come check you out. Okay. So what's going on today?
My ex, I've kind of avoided him all weekend. I've tried to break up with him and he doesn't have anywhere to go, so I've just kind of stayed away from my house.
Okay.
And
would you prefer to talk outside? No, this is your place of employment. Okay, that's fine. You can go outside then. So what happened today? I know you were trying to avoid him from the house, so you were here at work. Did he come here or did you invite him here?
No, so this is my car.
Okay.
So my car, I had gotten here at 11:30 or 11:15. He called me like 200 times last night, and I just kept avoiding it. I knew he was at the house, though, because I have security cameras and stuff. I just didn't know I was going to get off work today and then just figure out how I was going to get him to leave, because he doesn't have anywhere else to go.
Okay.
And the store phone started ringing about 15 minutes after I got here. And I recognized it was his number, so I just was silencing it.
Okay.
And then my cell phone number called, and it hit me. I was like, why is my cell phone number? And then it hit me that I left my cell phone in my car. And then it hit me like, oh God, like, because he doesn't have a vehicle or anything. So it hit me like, maybe, how's my phone calling? So I answered when it was my phone number calling, and he was screaming and going crazy. I went out the side door, and he's like, dumb, left the spare key. So he somehow got a ride here, and then he was gone. And he was screaming at me on the phone, and my car was gone. He was gone.
So he left in your vehicle?
He left in my vehicle.
Okay, does he ever drive your vehicle?
He doesn't have a license.
Doesn't matter. Do you ever give him access to your vehicle, though?
I mean,
if you do, it's okay.
Yes, I mean, I have before.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so he's driven your vehicle. He can kind of come and go with it as he pleases?
No.
Okay. All right, so he was screaming at you on the phone today, and then he drove off in your car, and then what happened after that?
So I called my number back because he hung up on me, and I couldn't even understand what he was saying. And I called him back. He was screaming at me. So then he said, "You don't get out. We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about this right now. You're not gonna avoid me, whatever." I saw him sling back in the parking lot, and so my ex-boyfriend is here with me, and so and that's who I've been with this weekend. So I told him to stay in here because he doesn't know you're here. He's like, if that dumb with you, blah blah blah. Just stay inside because he doesn't know that you're with me. I don't think, because that would just make things even worse. I was just gonna go try to get my car back because I don't want to sit in prison or whatever, because he's going through he just got out of jail for 5 months for theft by taking a motor vehicle, like, because he did this, like, took off in someone's car. And
okay.
So I go outside. I told him to stay inside, and I locked. It was just me and him, and I made sure the door was locked so he couldn't get in, because I've known him for 5 years. Me and his ex used to be best friends, so he can go crazy.
Okay. So he returned with the vehicle. Did you confront him outside about the vehicle? Okay, so what happened to that point with y'all outside the vehicle?
So my ex-boyfriend, he left his bag in there, which had a gun.
Is the gun still there?
He threw the gun in the woods. He hit me with the gun, huh? He threw. So when I first came outside, he said, and I've got the gun too. And I said, my gun's in the car. And so sorry, I'm not.
You're fine.
I get out, and he was parked right around the back, like the first part spot.
By the dumpster area?
Yeah, but like right against the building.
Yeah.
And he had the gun in his lap, and he told me to get in the car. And I was like, I'm not getting in the car. And he started pointing the gun at me, and I was like, I'm not getting in the car. I'm not getting in the car. And I was going, I didn't know what to do, because he was sitting in the driver's seat, and he's pointing the gun through, because he'd like open the passenger door.
Okay.
He was telling me to get in, or he was like, I'll kill you, I'll point the gun at me. So I got in the car, because of that, I don't know why. So I got in the car, and he took off. I thought he was gonna hit the building, and he took off, and then like I tried to jump out of the car when he was like right here, and he had the gun at me, and then he took the the bullets out.
Yes, ma'am.
And he did the
Find that gun.
thing to show that there was nothing in there. And so I was trying to jump out of the car, and then somehow he ended up like tackling, like he kept tackling my feet.
He was grabbing your feet? Okay.
Yeah, because I was trying to get out.
You want to take a seat while we keep talking, ma'am? I know it's a lot going on.
I got him. I was just trying to get him.
Change this to ag assault, please.
Calm down. I got because he kept telling me he was going to kill me. He would drown, he would kill himself, and he's reckless.
Okay.
And so he pulled and parked back again around the back, and he hit me. I don't even remember when he hit me.
Which side of the face did you get hit on?
Right here.
Right there?
And it felt like he full arm hit me. I mean, he obviously didn't do it that hard because he's a big guy.
Yes, ma'am.
It just kind of
And you said that was with the gun he hit you?
No. He did
Okay.
not hit me with the gun.
All right. So what did he do with the gun after he pointed at you and threatened to kill you with it? You know, y'all took off this way. You tried to get out. You said he threw it in the woods, right?
So I kept telling him, I said, the cops are here. I saw my boss. I thought it was just me and Joey still here. I saw my boss come out the side window, and at that point he was screaming. He's like, and I remember seeing Sandy, and I said, the cops are on their way. I know birds everywhere.
Yes,
She
ma'am.
knows that I knew. So I said, you need to leave my keys. And he said, just let me go get some dope. Let me go get some dope. I'll bring your car back in.
So is he dope sick right now, you think? No, you haven't seen him in a while. You said he just got out of jail, right?
So he's been out of jail for 3 weeks.
Okay.
And he's been doing good, but I haven't been around him this weekend.
Okay.
So I've literally avoided him.
Okay.
But he's got he looks sick, he looks demonic, he has white all around his mouth.
All right.
And his tongue was white. I don't know why.
You said now you were talking about him, you and himself, right? Do you think he's actually suicidal right now? With how he's acting? Okay. All right. Let's take a break for a second. I know you got a lot going on, all right? I hate to even tell you, but it's going to be some repetitive questions just to kind of narrow everything that's going on, all right? Obviously, he needs to go find somebody to talk to, get away from you, not be around you or your employer right now. He's obviously gotten in your vehicle and taken a gun that didn't belong to you and then threatened to kill you with it. So he's not in the right path or right state of mind. What is his name? Oh, his birthday, do you know it? Okay. You have a phone number for him?
I do in my phone. I think he has my phone.
Okay.
769.
We'll check on that in a second. What is your name, ma'am? Okay. And your birthday? Okay. And this is your vehicle here? Okay. I'll be right back with you, okay?
Break it off.
All right. So give me a description of what is wearing right now.
So he's about 6'3". He's got a white polo, a white long sleeve hooded thin shirt. It's a polo shirt.
Okay.
Brand. So it's white with just the polo part.
So a white hoodie, polo.
He's got a man bun, but it's very messy. He looks like a disaster. I mean, I know I do too. So, he's got curly hair, like Post Malone look, kind of like he's got.
Okay, so short curly hair.
Yeah, but it's normally in a man bun.
Yeah.
It's up, but it's like fall. I mean,
Okay. He's white.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's about 6'3", probably 240.
Any tattoos or anything?
He's got face tattoos.
What are they, like all over the place or what?
He's got a pineapple on one side. He's got something that says Saint right here, Saint, a pineapple, and an anchor on the other side.
And I know. That's why I said I wanted to be there. That way, if something was to happen.
All right, so let's just back it up a little bit, okay? So he's been kind of. You want to talk in front of him? You want to wait?
He's being there.
Okay. He's been acting crazy over the weekend, right? Where's your house at? Nicholson. Okay, so you didn't want to go home because he's going crazy there. Has he been living there with you?
Yeah. So we were best friends for 5 years.
Okay.
And, or not best friends. I've always been there. I'm like a big sister to him.
Okay.
We kind of a year ago started a little bit. Thought we had feelings for each other. We were both there for each other when we needed each other. So then he ended up going to jail.
Okay.
And I put him through jail. He was in jail for 5 months. Went county for probation holds. And he's been out for 3 weeks, and he's been doing good, but he doesn't have any family, he doesn't have anywhere to go but me. I'm literally the only person that he has left in his life because he just screwed everybody over as hard as he doesn't have family.
So he's at an end right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the only person he has. And I don't feel that feeling with him, but he says he's in love with me, and I told him that I wanted to see, just see where things went. Like, once he got out, but those feelings are not there.
Yes, ma'am.
So I've tried to tell him that this last week.
And he's just not hearing it. He doesn't want to hear that
because
you don't.
He can't lose me.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have anybody.
Okay.
Like, he doesn't have me.
Yes, ma'am.
And I can't. We were together for 3 years, and
Kept walking up in the gray shirt. Okay.
that's my ex. He's a good friend of mine, and him have known each other for 3 years too. But like, I've leaned because just to get me through this weekend, so I wasn't alone, and so that infuriates. I mean, he assumes that he's very upset with me because he knows he's losing me.
Okay.
And I can't. If I decide to stay with me, I can't fly
Yes, ma'am.
because of being across that border friendship line.
And he wants you to stay with him, but obviously you're trying to cut ties. Okay. So I'm going to kind of jump pieces just so I can get a good clarity and make sure we have what's going on today. No, you're fine. It's just we got to kind of piece it together once things kind of calm down a little bit. It's a super high. I mean, somebody just pointed a gun at you and hurt you from what you're telling me. So from what you're saying, so he showed up today, kept calling over and over the store. You wouldn't answer, so you got a phone call.
My phone like 200 times
Yeah.
in the middle of the night, and I
Okay.
just ignored it.
So you got a phone call from your own cell phone. You looked outside, saw him in your vehicle. He started saying,
No, the vehicle was gone.
Okay, already
The
gone.
vehicle was gone.
Okay.
He hit me like spare key.
Yeah.
Like he
That's on the phone when he was
I don't
saying,
know how he got up here because I live in Nicholson.
Yes, ma'am. All right, that's when he was saying on the phone, haha, I found your spare key or whatever, right? Okay, and you said he came back then? That's when you came out to confront him? Okay.
I'll go stay inside.
Okay.
I didn't want to call. I just want to just leave, just part ways. Just don't do anything. Stay. Like I said, he just got out of jail for theft. I've taken motor vehicle.
Yes, ma'am.
He took off in the boat running. That was when he was strung out on drugs really bad. He's been what I think doing good, but I don't know what's happened this weekend because I have literally have not seen him since Thursday.
You've been working and being away from him?
I've stayed away from him because I know how he is. Yes.
Okay. Now let's get back to whenever you were at the vehicle. You walked out to confront him after he drove back with your vehicle the first time at that point. He returned with the vehicle. When you got out here, did he just instantly point the gun at you, or did the door open? How did that?
He opened, so he was parked around back. I came out that side door, and he's screaming, and he opens the passenger door from
the inside.
From the inside. And on the phone, he had said, and I've got a gun too. And he hung up on me, and this is right before he pulled back in. I looked at him, I said, he's got a gun. My gun's in the car.
Mm-hmm.
This is before I knew for sure that he was gone, and that he had came up here, taken my car with the spare key, and had everything that was my phone, and everything that was in the car.
Has he stolen it before? I see that call. So, where do you live?
Nicholson.
Okay, and he stole it from Hawthorne, and then it was, or was he?
A car? You say, has he stolen before?
No, like the car. I know he's involved in a stolen vehicle call with this.
Yes, that was when he just got. No, that was
2360.
Yeah, that was probably 5-6 months ago.
Okay.
August.
So that's what he's been locked up for this entire time.
That and probation violations. He was
Okay.
He was strung out on heroin really bad, and he didn't have anywhere to go because I told him he couldn't be around me like that, and so he was. And he said his story is he hopped in a car that was running at the gas station or something, or somewhere.
All right, so you got him out back with you. He pulled the gun, told you to get in the vehicle, and you didn't want to.
They had the gun in his lap, and I was like,
What did the gun look like?
It's a.
What's even the color? Can you describe the color? Okay.
And it's really thick barreled, I guess.
Okay. Like a big chunky thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he was screaming, and he was waving the gun, and I was still standing outside the car. He was like, get in the car, get in the car, get in the car, and I was like, I'm trying to work. Just give me my keys. Don't do this. Don't do this. Don't go to prison for the rest of your life over this. You made me this way. He's screaming at me. He's like literally like foaming out of the mouth from like, and then he was just leaned. I was not getting in the car at that point. I'm trying to talk to him. Just please don't do this. Don't do this. And he started putting it at me.
Okay.
And I was just, I don't even really remember. I just got in the car, and then he backed up. But we got into the whole thing, and he had the gun still pointing at me, and he said that he was talking crazy, and I don't even know where he was going.
Was he making sense at all when he was talking, or just kind of like babbling, just like random?
Okay.
He's just kind of rambling about stuff.
And he bury me in the river, and that he will. And I'm not worth living. I'm not worth the car. Because I just got this car. It's the first car I've had since my divorce.
Yes, ma'am.
My ass off. I have 3 beautiful kids that are with their dad this weekend.
Okay. Thankfully. That's
Yeah.
good. Do you, I know, so from what you're telling me, it sounds like he forced you in the vehicle, but you got in the vehicle willingly. Do you feel like he would harm you if you didn't get in the vehicle?
That's around, I don't remember when he hit me, and I don't even remember how many, like, I feel like it was, yes.
Okay.
I was doing it to keep him from hurting me.
All right. I see you've got some bruising on your neck. Is that from something else or from today? Just asking. I just want clarity, okay? All right. If you don't mind hanging out for a second, I'm going to talk to my partner real quick. We're going to get everything figured out. Are you sure you don't want an ambulance?
I'm good. No,
Okay.
I'm fine.
Okay. Do you think he'll return back over here today?
Yes, he will.
Okay.
And
Well, I can tell you.
He's so scary.
Okay. Do this for me real quick. I know you're putting your personal stuff everywhere since he's come up here. We're all up here. Can you go talk to your boss and see if she can try to get any video footage for me pulled up? If she can, just hold it.
I got my spare key too.
Okay, is your spare key too? All right. All right. So your spare key.
Yeah, my spare key, my phone. I don't know if they're or I don't know if he's got my phone or not.
Okay. What kind of, is it iPhone or like an Android? Can you track it?
Yes.
Do this for me then. I'm going to talk to him.
I can look at my car first.
Yeah, by all means, go ahead and.
Things and he took the. I finally got him to get out of the car. I said the cops are gonna be on their way. Like I know. When I saw my boss, I knew.
She'd be calling.
I knew that yes, because I had told him, don't just let me try to calmly because I don't want to. I know he's upset right now. I just wanted him to go.
Yes, ma'am.
I didn't want this to happen. You know, but he made this decision. I've never.
He did absolutely.
So, but I kept telling him to get out of the car. He said, just let me go. Let me take your car for 20 minutes, and I'm gonna go get some dope. And I'll bring your car back, and then I'll cut it here, and I'll kill Joey, he's here, and I said, please, I started crying, and he put the gun up to his head for about 10 seconds.
Okay.
And I was begging, and I was scared to even look, because I thought he was about to pull the trigger, and I was just, started crying, please don't do this, and he got out of the car, and he says, I'm going to keep your spare key, though, and I'll be back. And then he took the gun with him at first, and then he threw it
Back out in the woods?
out that way.
Okay. Then do this.
Rounds?
Yeah, he when I first got in the car, he was talking, and he's like, stupid ass gun, toy gun, what is this? And he like took the thing out with the
Magazine, the bullets, yeah.
and they all kind of fell on the floor because it is, I guess, a cracking gun. I don't know. And then he like pulled the thing back to make sure there was nothing else. Like I assumed that he was trying to show me there was nothing in the chamber. And then after that, I don't think that there was any. I think all the bullets would be in the floorboard, or because
And that was before or after he pointed the gun at you?
That was after I'd gotten in the car. That was after I'd already gotten in the car. And then he had it to his head. I wasn't even thinking that part. I don't remember him reloading the gun or anything.
Okay. Then let me do this real quick. If you want to take a look in your vehicle, see if your phone's in there, if your keys are in there.
Somewhere. He didn't get far.
No, we're going to look for him in a second. What we have to do is we got to come talk to you, get all the information, all right? We just don't want to walk up to him all willy-nilly and just say, hey, what's up, man? We need to have a plan to action, especially what's going on. Now, this is going to be really hard for you to probably answer, okay? Obviously, he's probably dope sick for not being on heroin or meth right now. Seems like he's been on withdrawals for a while. He's coming out. He's acting in very bizarre and rash behavior. You would agree on that, right? Has he ever...
He's been doing heroin for months. I think he's off of heroin. He was wanting to do meth, and I encouraged him not to do that because he has a son. Okay. And he said, I can handle meth, and I don't know what's happened in the last 3 days.
Haven't been around.
Yeah, he's definitely...
Okay.
Something's... I mean, he's got white crap coming.
Yes, ma'am. Has he ever made any threats by cop or anything?
Not suicide by cop.
Okay, but he has talked about before? Yeah. Okay. All right. Then, yeah, if you want to, we'll talk to my partner real quick. Check your vehicle for your phone. If you don't find your phone, we'll work that next course of action. Talk to her real quick, see if we can get some video footage, and we'll kind of proceed from there, okay? We'll be out here for a little bit longer,
very much.
Okay, absolutely. Yes, ma'am. If you need anything, let me know.
While examining the gun, the officer noticed that it was modified. Later on, the gun will cause the ex-boyfriend a whole lot of problems.
So, I have an issue with the gun.
What's wrong with it?
Find the serial number.
Huh?
Find the serial number.
It should be under where the laser's at.
And it is freaking
it's
plastic glued.
It's got no serial number on it.
So...
Are you saying you could break it off?
Yeah, I mean, he has a bill of sale where a guy says, hey, I'm selling my High Point C9 with this serial number on it. He said it came like this to him, and it has a serial number. That's what I ran, but he said, yeah, it's like attached, and he was like, I planned on ripping it off, but it looks like he's taking some kind of plastic Bondo from like a car bonding to fix a bumper or whatever, and used it to essentially acid weld it to itself. I can't, because I was like, oh, I'll just take off the laser. It's probably just under there. And then I was like, wait a minute, none of these come with an actual tack rail on them anywhere.
He said we can break it.
So we can break it off to get the serial number.
Let's go find him.
Okay.
Make sure we can.
Real quick. I told him, I was like, to me, that's paramount to scraping a serial number off of it. I can't identify it.
Go inside for now.
That's fine. Yeah, if you want to get with her about the camera footage, we'll come talk to you in a second. Do you mind getting your boyfriend to come out here? What, is that his name?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see if he can come back out? We can just ask him one quick question. Hey, man. Do you mind if we break this thing off to get the serial number? Do you want to do it or want me to do it?
You can go for it. I mean, if you can get the laser off. Then...
Oh, well, that went off a lot.
I say it shouldn't have been on there for just literally to hold it there, I guess.
Well, it looked like you took some kind of.
It's like I guess JB Well.
Well, it's like the freaking plastic adhesive for bumpers.
Yeah.
Is what it looked like.
Get your Gerber with you, a little fall. I can see how to make it a 453 is the last 4, but there's too much plastic wood up there. You mind if he falls on that a little bit, man? We're not trying to deface the serial number. We're just trying to get to that.
I mean, by all means.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the last thing we want you to be doing anyway is carrying around a gun that's technically illegal.
Yeah.
And walk away with a.
Like I said, the rail was on it when I got it.
Yeah.
But he had everything. He had all the paper for the VIN number and everything wrote down.
Okay.
Which I was planning on taking the rail off of it anyway.
Yeah. Now, did you witness any of this stuff happen today, or did he do anything to you?
No, he whenever he got here and took off in her car and then come back, she went out and told me to stay inside. And I told her, I was like, if you need me, holler.
Yeah.
But they pulled around to the back.
She didn't want any conflict between y'all?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, man. I'll be right back, all right? You can hang out with Harney.
The officers discover that the victim's ex-boyfriend has a warrant, but before they're able to confront him, another officer finds where the suspect was hiding.
22, just find him. Get the car.
So what was that?
We're both en route. 22's got him.
Dispatch has been on.
Don't need to stay inside?
No, get up. It'll be good. Just find 22.
Dispatch has been on.
You good, 22?
Huh?
You good?
Yep, I'm good.
All right, roll this side, all right?
Yes, sir.
Anything on your person that's going to poke or stick us?
No, sir. Right now, he's a suspect for right now of an aggravated assault.
Just sit here.
Okay. Okay, well, this was earlier. Okay? This was earlier, okay?
What's your name, man?
All right, I'll give you later on the phone.
Hey, if I can get one of my cigarettes,
okay, sir?
can I get one of my cigarettes? Not doing that. Right. What's your name? I don't care about giving you a cigarette right now.
Simple. I'm good about telling my name.
All right, I'm gonna read you this real quick since you're in handcuffs, currently detained. All right?
You got it?
Yeah. Perfect. All right. You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand each of these rights I've explained to you? You don't talk to police? Cool. They're under arrest.
For what?
I'll explain in a second.
You want to swing around here?
You want to bring your car up here real quick?
Yeah, okay. Which I needed anyway. Tell me what I'm being arrested for.
We'll get to that in a second.
Tell me now. What I'm being arrested for, bro. You can just tell me what I'm being arrested for.
Right now, aggravated assault, motor vehicle theft, possession of a firearm. We got to check on the conviction of that right now. But
What you mean the convictions of that?
Are you a convicted felon?
Where the firearm?
You don't want to talk to me.
Where the firearm though?
We have a full investigation we're still in the middle of.
But where the firearm, bro?
I'm not going to talk to you if you don't
Y'all
talk to me, man.
bro, y'all can't. I'm sitting here talking to you, man.
That's fine. Come up here. So yeah, right now it's going to be aggravated assault, kidnapping, motor vehicle theft.
How you figure, bro?
Okay, that's fine.
How you figure? How you figure, bro? How you figure? We're gonna walk down here, all right?
Where the proof of this shit?
You ready to
stand up there?
bring your knees in.
Prove
Bring your
this
knees in.
shit.
Bring
Prove
your
this shit.
Bring your knees in.
Prove this shit.
All right, ready?
Where the proof?
1, 2, 3.
Where the proof? Oh, you're just gonna do one of these? Where the proof? Y'all show me the proof. Where the proof at? Huh? Go for 22. We have. Where? Tell me where the proof at. Where the proof at, ho? Tell me where the proof at. See, but y'all know what y'all talking about, man. I've got plenty of charges on him. You ain't got on me, nigga. Get your hands on me.
But here, mine.
Yours. I still have not done over there yet. Nigga, I ain't talking about shit. Police.
Did y'all search him?
No, no.
I didn't search him.
Search me, nigga.
I didn't search
Search me, ho. All right, so y'all talking about it. Y'all better show me some proof. I'll put my hand on somebody, which y'all best do. Where the proof at, ho? Oh, you don't talk to convicted felons, do you? I don't care about the conviction at all, man. I gotta look at it like I told you. Look at what, bro? Where's the proof, bro? I got the keys to her car in my pocket. She gave me the money. So put your feet.
Relax.
She gave me the keys. Y'all talking about? Y'all talking about, bro? Say, nigga. I'm talking to you, bro. Look, the keys right there, bro. Okay. Gave me the keys, nigga. So how y'all gonna charge me with that by taking, bro, or whatever? You said if I got the key, bro. Yeah, okay with you? Did you point that other stuff? Well, look.
All your property. I want to make sure you get all your property.
Yeah, well, let's leave them over here, all right? Before I start for that round like that, man? Huh? Before I start for that round like that? It's gonna go to your possessions. Yeah, well, I want to wear it. Cool, no. Like, spit it out.
All right, let go.
Anything else on your person? No, nigga, search me, bring it off me. What touch me? Well, if you got anything hit on your person, it'll be an additional felony. Thank you.
All right, let's go. Get in.
Where my proof? Where the proof at?
Go on in. Go on in.
Hey, tell that I said, get in the vehicle. Bond condition, no contact. Don't touch that. He just had spit all over it.
Oh, well, yeah.
Hey, have them strip search him. I'm glad I told you on the phone just before.
We'll see. I had his picture up.
Was he just sitting there?
I had his picture up right there.
It's a different guy.
Oh.
He's got warrants too. We gotta go find out. He's the other boyfriend. He's the one that. He's the one that had the gun too.
He had the white on.
Yeah.
So I was like, "Ooh, there!" He is," and he started taking up there, and I was like,
"They both had guns."
So, that guy with 1095 stole this victim's vehicle.
Yeah.
That guy had his high point in the back of the car. Gets the other girlfriend.
He's a convicted felon too, right?
Him?
Yeah.
We're working on that. He's got warrants right now though.
Okay.
So we're in the middle of trying to get video footage for the ag assault and stuff on this. When you popped up back here, I was like, he's got him already. So.
I told him don't move. He's gonna get tased. But these
Do you
things.
want the gun? It's in my car.
The high point?
Yeah.
Yeah, hang on to it for now. If you can come back over there, we're fixing to go to 1095.
Yeah, that's
so.
Why I started heading this way when they were like, "Yeah, he's got warrants," and then Sergeant's like, "I got him over here." I was like,
Yeah.
Well, I did this because I didn't have this down. I was
like,
yeah. Get out of here. Got down. He's like, all right.
Well, let's go talk to her now.
All right. You think the other guy's gonna try to fight too, or?
I don't think he will. Oh. What'd I tell you?
Oh man, something else.
Yep. Give you a different perspective for the job.
Yeah. It's always the ones that seem a lot less educated.
Uh, 22, he's going to be a convicted felon as well.
We got him.
Yeah, we just got him. I got your key back too, okay? So he had that in his possession. I want to talk to you for a few more minutes. If you want to like walk in stride, I'll come get you and we get video footage still. We'll kind of address something else then, all right? Yeah, we're working on that still. Okay, I'll come meet you in a second. Question about the gun real quick though, all right? So you said you bought it from somebody recently?
My cousin.
Cousin, okay. Do you have an ID with you, man?
I do not.
Okay, any form of ID at all with you, like in
I have my wallet, but I ain't got an ID.
Okay.
Supposed to go get one because mine expired.
Mm-hmm.
After I tore it up, threw it away.
Okay. Okay. All right, man. Go ahead and turn it around for me. You got warrants as well.
Yeah,
you get that last hit.
You've been cool, man.
Yeah, you've been chill the entire time.
It, man.
We hate doing this, man, since you're out here trying to help her, but when it's warrants and stuff, it's something we can't look past, right?
I understand.
All right, man. You've been chill the entire time. You got anything hit on your person, any drugs, something like that? Okay. Well, if you do, it'll be a felony charge and you go to jail, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and go over here.
Can I give her a kiss, please?
That's fine. You can get a real quick kiss and get his stuff, and we'll go ahead and get him out of here, all right?
So,
I'll come talk to you in a second when we get everything clarified.
could I possibly write my number down? He doesn't know my number.
We'll get that in a second, all right? Yeah.
I'll put money in his phone. Look, it's gonna be okay. Okay. I love you.
In my ring.
You can go ahead and take it. That's fine.
I love you.
I love you.
It's right. It's gonna be okay. Thank you.
Here's all of his stuff, all right? Let's go ahead and
The
go.
probation thing, you'll have to pay it before I
Baby,
get out.
baby, I've got it. Baby, look at me. I've got it.
I love you.
All right, I appreciate it. Me get both ABRs knocked out.
With this one, kick your feet back out and just sit on it like it's an old bus seat. There you go.
Okay.
Otherwise,
What was the conviction for?
huh?
What was the conviction for?
It's right there at the beginning. I think it's a burglary.
Okay.
My son and my husband, I just came in just to get the money, right?
Uh-huh.
And we walked through the door, and they were like, we don't know where Bree's at. And I was like, okay, so I walked to my office. And I sat down, I'm shaking like crazy. And I sat down, and all I could see was him, like, just jumping. Like, you couldn't really see what he was doing, but, I mean, the car was shaking. He was
Being so
like,
violent with it.
jumping so bad. So I called my husband. I'm like, I didn't bring my gun. I left my gun at my house this morning. I always.
Lesson learned now, huh?
Ever. I never leave my house without my gun.
Mm-hmm.
You done, baby? Thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Bye, darling. Y'all be safe.
See ya.
I'm so sorry to do this on Sunday morning.
Hey, no need to apologize. Hey, ma'am, was there any ammo in here at all?
Yeah, I found those 2 bullets.
Okay, it was just 2 is all it was?
That's all that I saw. I
Okay.
saw these in the floorboard and I got them out.
All right, I'll put them in here. The gun's going to go with us for just to be put in there for safekeeping and stuff. Was there anything on your phone that he had been messaging you or something like that?
He had I haven't even read them, but there was like 200 messages just from this morning.
Okay. Has anybody explained to you the family violence relationship yet? Are you aware of what family violence is?
My ex-husband was abusive.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I hate that you already know what it is. So obviously y'all have a family violence relationship. You do. Same thing's going to extend at your house up there. If you get home and it's trashed, call them. They can go ahead and do additional charges too, okay? I know it sucks to say it sometimes, but the more you can stack on him right now, the more it'll help you in the long run, all right?
Yeah.
So, any further questions for me, ma'am? Okay, well, if you have anything that pops up later on, any additional stuff that comes from this, let me know. We'll help you how we can, all right?
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank y'all.
Yes, ma'am. You be safe.
Thank you.
The ex-boyfriend, boyfriend, I don't know, was booked for possession of a firearm by a convicted felon. The suspect was booked for aggravated assault, kidnapping, entering auto possession of a firearm by a convicted felon, theft by taking, and simple battery. What do you think about this incident? Comment below. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more.